Welcome back, everyone. Now, in Australia, divorce rates are on the rise, with a third of all couples calling it quits. And of those failed marriages, over 50% have children. So what's the best way to break up without breaking up the family?
Yeah, now single mum Lucy Good says that part-time parenting is the best way for couples to work together and share responsibility, and she joins us now along with parenting expert Claire Orange. Thank you, ladies, for coming into the studio.
Morning.
Lucy, you've been divorced for 5 years now and have been part-time parenting your two young girls. What does that exactly mean and how does it work?
Yeah, well, like you say, yes, we've been split up for 5 years now, and luckily, and lucky is probably not the right word, we did have a fairly amicable breakup, and there was never any question about how we were going to parent our daughters after it. We were always going to do co-parenting or shared or part-time parenting, which meant that we both have equal responsibility in the upbringing of our daughters. And in my experience, in the absence of a sort of stereotypical happy two-parent home, it's been a great way to be to role model to our children what a low conflict and healthy relationship can look like between mum and dad.
Exactly. Claire, unfortunately, couples aren't always going to see eye to eye, are they, when they're going through a divorce, especially when children are involved? So how do you decide who makes the decisions in terms of that co-parenting and keep it consistent for the kids?
Yeah, it's, you know, for most couples you'll find it's a fairly torrid time, lots of unresolved, strong emotional states there. So parents would do very well. We know they do better with their kids if they have a parenting plan and they work together on that plan. So that involves all sorts of things, down to routines, responsibilities, roles, big things like holidays, finances, education. So not leaving any stone unturned means that there's less conflict really for families as they go along. And also setting those ground rules around communication and how children are brought into that, because quite often children can be used very difficult ways in relationships when they break down. So making sure that children aren't reporting on other parents, there's no put downs of parents, other parents in front of children.
Yeah.
Those are really important things to talk about in families when these things happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see the kids just being used as pawns in the whole thing. It's dreadful. Yeah. But mum and dad do need to get their act together, and you know, you say co-parenting is good for both kids and the parents if done correctly, yeah?
Yeah, look, I agree with everything that Claire says. Co-parenting isn't for everybody, and it does take a lot of hard work. But like with everything in life, it's always good if a situation is that it is, look for the positives in it. And I do believe that there are quite a few in co-parenting. Obviously, it's much better for the children to live in two happy homes rather than one unhappy home. The parents and the children do get breaks from each other now and then. As a parent, this allows me to get organised, get my work done, cook and bulk freeze all my food. When I do get to spend time with my daughters, it's usually more engaged and closer time. So that's really good. And also just being able to get out and discover myself and explore myself as a whole person and move forward in my life. I've managed to start a business where I help other single mothers in their journey. And I think this has made me a better role model to my daughters.
Well, we thank you for your time coming in, ladies. We'll have to do it, extend this discussion because I think there is a lot more to talk about. Thank you for your time.